Okay, this is going to be about notifications. And when you click to add an event and you go into edit that event or double click it, by default, depending on what calendar you choose, there will be a notification added or not. And you can add more notifications to events, either email or pop-ups. You can choose days or weeks or minutes. Because it's an all-day event, sorry. And then you can add some different settings to your notifications. So if you want to control whether or not you get notified, maybe you don't need to be notified because you have a different system keep track of how your calendar, how you use your calendar. If you go into My Calendars and go to Settings, each one of your calendars has a link to edit notifications. So for example, in mine here, I can continue to add a notification. Maybe I'm one that misses a lot of meetings. So maybe I'll send myself an email 15 minutes before an event. And I also would like to get a pop-up 10 minutes before the event and maybe another notification 5 minutes before the event. I can each time add that. Every time I add an event to my calendar, those 3 notifications will be the default. So now if I save that and I go back to my calendar and I go back to enter an event, well, it didn't take place yet because I just did it. But those 3 things would pop up here again, I have an all day thing. So those 3 notifications that I've set for my particular calendar would be there. If I decide that I'm going to add this to a different calendar, such as maybe my personal calendar, and I go and edit the event, notice I have no notifications set for that particular calendar. So each calendar has its own ability to add different notifications by going in and editing notifications. Another nice feature, I'll remove those. Another nice feature of notifications is you can do all day event notifications if you'd like to have an email before that event. Actually, I'm going to remove that one. Also, you can, how do you like to be kept up to date by events? So if you receive an update when someone sends you an invitation event, you probably want to be emailed. Change events, someone changes an event, you can be emailed. You can also be SMS. Google Calendar was around before we had mobile devices that had Google Calendar app. So SMS used to be a really nice way to be updated through the Google Calendar web program. Canceled events, you get in a thing. I don't have event responses, so I don't want to know when every single guest responds to an event, yes or no. It just flutters on my email. A nice feature, too, is your daily agenda. Maybe you're one who likes to have your agenda in the beginning of the day so you know what's going on for the day. You can select that so that you get an agenda sent to you as an email. You can also set up your mobile device. Again, this is something that was available before we had the Google Calendar app for iOS or, Android. So say if I have an employee that I want to keep track of what's going on, I could add reminders for events, or I could, again, get a daily agenda of their particular calendar if they shared their calendar with me. So any of my calendars that I have available to me, I can change those notifications to be notified of their events on that particular calendar. All right, hopefully that helps you out with notifications. Thanks.